So, with me, Nihal Sarin. I'm so happy to have you here, meet you in person. You're here in Hamburg. The question is why?
I'm here to play the Bundesliga weekend tomorrow and day after in Kiel.
You were born in India, in the very south, almost, like close to Sri Lanka even. And your childhood, you were in Kottayam.
Yes.
Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay, good. Wikipedia thinks you were right. So how is it to grow up in Kottayam? What kind of city is that actually?
It's not such a big city. It's a nice place, quite calm, I would say.
When was the first time you got in contact with the chess pieces?
So it was, it was around when I was like between 5 and 6 years old. When I was very young, I used to be really restless. I used to just run around a lot. And so my parents just wanted me to kind of sit down. And my grandfather introduced me to chess.
He knew how to play it, or was he quite good?
Well, he just knew how to move the pieces. And we played a bit. I got kind of hooked up, and that's how it.
But you were playing against other people?
Oh no, I was usually playing against my grandfather, and later in school there was chess was there as an activity, but only from 5th grade.
Ah, I see.
But the principal was very nice. He let me try once, and the coach in the school his name was Matthew Potter.
Matthew Potter.
Yeah,
that's a cool name. Okay.
No, it's not Potter. It's Pottore.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I thought almost like the magician. Good. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, and he was very nice. He allowed me to take attend, and he was the first one to kind of sense some kind of talent in me, I'd say.
When you were playing chess in the very early childhood, did you always open with e4? Was this your standard, or did you also try everything what was possible?
I don't know. I think I was more of a d4
player.
Yeah.
And then then you were able to advance a little bit in your chess knowledge. Did you read any books about chess too?
Yes, I read quite a few books.
What was your favorite from back then, or which was those books could you read all over again all the time?
I like there was some book with I like Heinz Best Games, like Best Tactics mostly. That's all Matthew Sir gave me. And also there's a very nice book which I still really like. It's called Quick Chess Knockouts by Julian Hodgson. Yeah, that was.
Is it like a miniature, like quick from the opening traps and stuff this? Yeah, I love that too.
Yeah, it's great. I actually, in 2019, I even managed to win against a grandmaster with one of them.
No, can you recall?
Yeah.
It was just a couple of moves.
Yes,
Please show it. Now I'm curious.
It did not end immediately, but
it
was something like this. E4, E5. I'm white. 3, D4. 97.
Oh yeah, 97.
Yeah, 97 is not the.
That's always like the alarm bells are ringing.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it already. How could you? Yes.
And if d5, there's queen d5.
Exactly.
Knight d5 was played, then take queen h5 and just one pawn.
Yeah, replay this at home if you have the chance. It's a very, very nice little trap, and often enough people also fall for it. But he still kept on playing, as you said, right?
Sorry?
Did he?
No, he took the knight.
Ah,
first. That's the lesser evil.
Yes.
But also, take and queen h5, and you win a pawn, and with a very good position still.
Oh, see, I just learned something. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
What was the fascinating thing about chess?
For me, it has always been enjoyment has been the first priority.
What was the first priority? Sorry,
enjoyment. I mean,
enjoyment. Thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't catch this. But you also enjoyed chess when you were losing?
Well, that's tougher. I guess. I don't know.
So, but it wasn't like, because of course, when you're very good at chess, at least this is my experience, you often have like a very strong competitiveness. And if you lose, you want to play again to win the next game. Okay, there was a little bit of that too. Okay. How did your parents deal with that? They were noticing that you were like very talented. People told you, and then your parents noticed, wow, you're actually super good in chess. So what was their commentary on that? Did they encourage this, or did they go like this and you have to learn something straightforward or so?
No, my parents, I'm very grateful to them. They were very, very supportive. And
cool.
It was basically Matthew sir who really got me into chess.
Yeah.
Like my grandfather taught me the rules, but after that, he was the one who told I might have actually, I could play kind of more seriously, and there are tournaments about chess. We got to know it only after he said so. I see,
okay. Do you remember your very first tournament you ever played?
Yes.
Was it a school tournament?
No, it was a tournament in Kottayam. Yeah, it was obviously tough, but I did manage to win some games, and I remember my parents telling me this. So, Matthew sir, he arranged, like he told the organizers and gave me a special prize to give you that encouragement, which is very nice.
That is indeed nice.
Yeah.
Huh, interesting.
I mean, as a kid, I guess it means so much.
What did you do anything else than chess? What were your other hobbies besides chess? Was there anything, or was it just chess all the time?
No. Obviously, chess was the most serious one, but I like to do sports in general, especially badminton. I used to play a little bit, badly of course, but I used to really like, and I used to read comics.
Which comics?
Okay, in Malayalam. It's my native language.
I see, okay.
Yeah, and so recently I really like playing tennis quite a bit.
Most chess players I have interviewed here are into table tennis for some reason. At one point, you got a rating, right? And the more the rating was going higher, the more people got attention. And when did you get your first other coach?
There were so many.
Were there so many different coaches, or?
Yeah, there were so many coaches who played an integral part in my my journey, let's say.
How was it? How were you dealing with engines? Was it like a good help, or was it like not that big of a deal for you?
I don't think I did much engine work at all earlier.
What about online games?
Like video games?
No, just chess online.
That's okay. I started very long ago. I think my chess.com account has been there since, I don't know, 2012 or something. 2012,
okay.
Possibly.
Yeah, so 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Because, of course, as you at home probably also already know, Nihal is one of the best speed chess players. By this I mean blitz and bullet in the world, actually. So his rating is like, in online terms, 3,000, far beyond 3,300 plus, or sometimes that was one of your highest ratings, I think, at leechess.com or something.
Yeah.
And as you told me earlier, also that was also only a matter of the connection from India. So when you're in Europe, you normally gain 100 points when you play online.
Especially on chess.com, because there is the server lag factor. Of course, it's not the only thing. It's not a guarantee, but
of course, it plays a vital role in this niveau. I guess it is something.
Especially in bullet and 30-second chess and all, where every millisecond matters. It makes a big difference.
What is the fascinating thing about bullet, or do you know why you're so good at bullet?
I don't know. I just like it.
Also pure enjoyment.
Yeah.
So maybe it is like because you're enjoying chess so much, you can even play more games when they're so quick.
Yeah, and I like the speed. It's like pure instincts, reflexes. It's nice.
Coming back to your coaches, of course, I want to lead up to one famous coach, which is Dimitri Karov. But how did the contact with Komarov happen?
Of course, he played a huge part in my, let's say, my journey from basically like 1700 to grandmaster.
My goodness! So he was a big part of raising you 1,000 points.
Yeah, it has to be the biggest part.
Wow. Okay. How did you meet him? How did that happen? Do you remember?
Yeah. So it was like I was coming back to the hotel after a game with my dad. And Komarov sir was he was the coach of UAE team, and he was just he was in the lobby. Yeah, he was analyzing some position with the students. He had a board, and some students were there. And yeah, I got interested. I just casually joined in,
and then he spoke to you and said like, I'm going to be your coach, or how did that happen?
I mean,
kind of like that.
He spoke to my dad.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was, I don't know, he was kind of...
He saw your talent.
Let's say.
Oh, okay, cool. Just for you at home to get an idea of Dimitri Karov, there are some videos on YouTube where he's commentating on Olympic Games or some other, like plenty of tournaments, and he's so passionate and so wonderful. Like I personally believe there's almost nobody like him in this case. It is legendary.
Yeah.
And of course, that is because he has this unbelievable chess knowledge, right? He knows he could predict so many moves in front. So how was it? How did the training session with Dimitri go? How was it looking like?
So usually it was maybe it's a bit unique. He used to, like, before games we would discuss a bit, and he would generally send me game files. Like, he would just put some model games and suggest some interesting idea and send some good games, and I would just check them and go play pretty much. I have to mention EP Nirmal sir as well.
Please, yes.
Yeah, so I met him in... So later, around 2012-13, I moved to Thrissur from Kottayam.
Kottayam, yeah.
So Thrissur,
which is not that far away, but it is also, it's still in the south, right? Also,
no, same state.
Same state, even.
Yeah. It's the same state, and my parents got.
How come you moved?
So my parents are doctors in a government medical college, so they got transferred, and my grandparents are living there.
Oh,
so
okay, that's a good reason.
Yeah.
And there you met your coach. I couldn't catch the name. Can you repeat again?
EP Nirmal, Nirmal.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so I was studying there. So I moved to school in Thrissur, and I was attending some chess classes there. And he was a former state champion.
Okay.
So he once came to our school to give a simul, and I got a chance to play him and actually managed to beat him.
Ah, nice. That always raises some attention.
Yeah.
And he was helping you significally as well.
Yes,
That's why you mentioned him.
Yeah, very much.
What was the thing which was so helpful that he could give you?
Thing is, what was special about him was he always went with the flow. He never forced me to do anything.
Oh, that's so cool.
Just went with whatever I liked, and just made sure that I always enjoyed the process. And
then, as you said, it was like 1700 your rating. Then it was rising. The first tournament wins came in, and the first, as we already recalled, the first significant one was in South Africa. So was this your first big travel as well, or did you travel to other tournaments before?
Like other tournaments as in
like
abroad?
Yeah, exactly, abroad.
Yeah, abroad. Okay, 2013, Alain was my first one. And yeah, then I played in 2014 I had played Asian Youth in Tashkent, Uzbekistan.
Yes.
And yeah, this was my second World Youth.
I see, okay.
Yeah.
And you won it, right? Or did you not?
Yeah.
And there were others. Who were some other players? There were some other
it was really
strong players in the field, right? Yeah.
Prague was there.
Yeah. Prague, oh my God. Yeah.
Prague is 1 year younger. So.
Yes.
And it was very good. Sindarov,
yeah.
Yeah.
So like a lot of talents which are still now. I mean, you're also still a talent after all, but yeah, some very significant names, and you won it. So what happened then? How did you feel? What did Dimitri say? What did the rest of the world say? Did you say like, oh, you're going to become one of the greatest chess players ever, or wasn't the hype very low, and you were like, it's great, keep up with it?
Yeah, kind of the latter.
Okay. And how did you feel? Did you feel any pressure because you won this tournament, or did you just feel great?
No, I just felt good.
Fair enough. And then it continued on. You played even more tournaments. Your rating was rising. And when did you gain your first title? Do you remember that?
First title? I guess I got the candidate master title after I won the World Youth. Always found this a bit strange because I think if you win Asian Youth, you get the FIDE Master title, and if you win World Youth, you get Candidate Master. It's a bit weird.
So you were just enjoying chess?
Yeah.
You were just having fun? Winning was nice too?
Yeah.
That sounds so, like, to be honest, this sounds very, very nice after all, because often enough I hear that there were a couple of sacrifices to get to a certain level. It's a bit like bigger stress or something, but it seems you were just like having fun.
Well, my parents did sacrifice a lot, of course. Like they are doctors, and they had to take a lot of leaves to accompany me. Of course, must have been very hard for them.
I see. Okay.
And also, chess is pretty expensive. To travel abroad, it's not easy.
That is important to understand too. Yeah. There are some backdrops.
My parents did a lot.
Oh, that's great. That is great. I mean, especially when they're doctors, that is a career on its own, and to sacrifice that is great. When did you meet Frederick Friedel the first time, the ChessBase founder?
It was Frederick, I believe it was 2016 or 17, probably 17.
Awesome.
It was great.
And let me guess, he was asking you a lot of riddles.
Oh, yeah.
That's Frederick, right? Everybody has to go through that, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun if you like riddles. You enjoyed the riddles?
Yeah.
Could you solve most of them?
No.
Very honest. Were you bored in school?
Sorry?
Were you bored in school?
Yes.
Why was it boring for you? Because you understood everything quite easily, or?
I mean, that was okay. I mean, at the start it was okay. Later it started to get quite complicated because I was missing a lot of classes.
Yeah, that's another little sacrifice after all. Then
And both are getting tougher. Both chess and school is getting tougher. So it's, but. Yeah, it was nice to have friends for sure. That was the nice part. But
were these mostly chess friends, or
no.
from
school friends?
Oh, that's good.
That was always a great part. But other than that, I was pretty bored.
Yeah. What are the next couple of tournaments you're playing in the future, or in 2024? Let's say it like that.
After Bundesliga, I'm planning to play the Sharjah Masters in UAE, and then the French League in June, and I believe Turkish League in July.
I see, yeah. But not too many other tournaments for now yet where you committed to?
No, it's hard to find tournaments which are kind of strong enough.
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise, some opens you can of course go and play, but it could be if it's not if the gap between, let's say, the top seats is too high, then it's, of course you can play, but it's probably a big risk.
Yeah, it's normally pulling down your rating a little, right?
Yeah, because every draw is going to hurt.
Can you still enjoy chess at this high level, or is it like really hard work meanwhile?
Yeah, I can. Definitely, it would be ideal to enjoy always, I think.
What is the hardest thing in chess?
I don't know. It's very hard to say. There are so many things.
But is there, it's not like when you're saying like today is a lot of tactics and then you go like, oh no, not tactics or something? Or
to solve, you mean? Or,
yeah.
Yeah, solving is not something I enjoy.
Okay. When you have a prediction about yourself in, let's say, 3-4 years, what is it chess-wise? Where and which level are you? What are you doing? Are you world champion by then or something like that?
Yeah, I always try to not make predictions like this.
Great. Okay.
Just to, I don't know, go with the flow where it takes me. I don't know, but maybe it's time to set more specific goals. I don't know.
Well, maybe not. It actually seems you're doing very well with all that you're doing, with the enjoyment of chess and how you're getting all to this. And I mean, to reach a level like you are having right now with just having a lot of fun and being cool with a lot of things is quite significant, I have to say. Is there any chess advice you can give to all the viewers right now, which is one very, well, probably is enjoy chess, but besides that, is there, try to formulate what is one thing, one of your greatest advices you could give to the viewers about chess?
I mean, as you said, it's enjoy chess. That's the first and
But how can you, and do you have any idea how to enjoy chess more if you would go like, it's just not my thing? Should you just stop with chess, or should you get a different approach to maybe enjoy it more?
It's complicated, of course. But if you really, I think enjoyment should be the first thing. And if you're not enjoying at all, you probably shouldn't be playing.
I love it. Nihal Sarin, thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you.